What's up, guys? Coming at you with a new video and a new name under Royalty Reefing. It's a play on my last name. I like it a little bit better than my last name. But I've shown you the beautiful side of reef keeping, so I guess I'll show you the ugly side of reef keeping. Only white lights on today to make sure I show you every little ugly thing. Can you guess what I'm showing you right now? Okay, so did a water change yesterday because as you can see, I have a lot of diatoms on my glass. Had some in my sand, mixed it up. I bought some more cleanup crew in the form of turbo, Nassarius snails. Couldn't get any Nassarius snails. Just my LFSs around me aren't that great unless I drive like 45 minutes. Well, the one around me, I got water for a water change. Did the water change, and I was like, man, everything is looking horrible. Well, as you can see today, the Euphilia are looking pretty good. The torch is a little, on the smaller side today. That looks good. Obviously, the Kenya trees are going to be good. They freaking grow in stagnant water. The Acan looking good. Like I said, white light, so and tons of algae, so it's going to be a little bit harder to see in this video. Everything on this rock, all the mushrooms, the zoas, the Hollywood Stunner, looking good. Now these, I usually have problems with that guy, but now I don't have any problems with it. He's opening up more. But these two are closing now. But the main thing that's disappointing me is this guy. Well, back to the story. I did a water change. I did about 15 gallons on a 50-gallon tank. Well, 50 and a half, Check my salinity after I was done. It went from 1.26 to 1.019. So I was like, oh no, did he give me RO water instead? I checked the salt water. It was salt water, but just barely. So he wasn't keeping track of how salty his salt water is. So now I'm hoping I don't lose anything. And it's made my diatoms bloom even crazier. It's either that or I got rid of my wave maker because, as you can see, everything's happy. The torch has plenty of flow. Or I'm just not getting enough flow in my glass and around my tank. This is a 600-gallon return pump, 600 gallons per hour. And even with all the nozzles dipped as far as they can go below water, there's still surface agitation. So I don't know about that. Even you can even see all the diatoms on that glass. This is just, I cleaned this earlier today. That's starting to droop. My eShop's nano skimmer is still pulling out skim. Yeah, let's do a side shot. These actually love no flow at all. As you can see, they're like barely moving and they're huge. So, salinity drop, and now I'm getting tons of diatom algae. So there's the ugly side of reef keeping. This is my first mistake ever, and I now know to check the water before I add it to my tank. That goes for everybody. I would suggest checking your water before you add it to your tank. You don't want to have to deal with this. So now I have somebody here, I can't say who, is really hooking me up, and I should have some salt in the next few days. Otherwise, I'd have to wait until payday to buy a $65 box of Fritz salt. But just thought I'd show you this ugly side. Don't mind the voice, I'm pretty sick. So on top of that, I'm sick. So it's not fun at all. I really didn't want to deal with this yesterday, so I was running around all day yesterday trying to get this taken care of. But if you have any questions, or maybe tell me in the comments your first big mistake in the hobby. Like and subscribe if you're new. Thanks for watching, guys.